Since the dawn of American cinema, Hollywood has had a fascination with war.
Americans traditionally love to fight. That's why Americans have never lost and will never lose a war.
Propaganda movies helped build support for World War I and II, so much so that the Pentagon started giving the studios access to military bases, aircraft, ships and submarines, even to off-duty officers acting as extras in their free time. The Hollywood Pentagon love affair soon became official. The military even created a whole new division, the Film Liaison Unit, with offices at the Pentagon and in Los Angeles.
The relationship between Hollywood and the Pentagon has been described as a mutual exploitation.
General, welcome, Mr. Stark.
We're after military portrayal, and they're after our equipment.
When we talk about the collaboration between Hollywood and the Pentagon, are we saying here that the Pentagon has effectively recruited Hollywood in its propaganda effort?
Well, yes, it's been going back since World War II. Hollywood and the Pentagon operate very closely together. When producers want to use the Pentagon's airplanes and ships and submarines, they have to give them the scripts. If there's anything in the script that the Pentagon doesn't like, they have to take it out in order to get their cooperation.
Now, there is the financial aspect of making a movie. Of course, it's going to be much cheaper for producers to get this expensive equipment from the Pentagon rather than to design sets or build a replica of an aircraft carrier or something like that, right?
Yes, much cheaper, and some films weren't even able to be made because they couldn't get Pentagon assistance.
But the price to be paid for that, as you say, is that the Pentagon wants something in return. They do not want to be portrayed in any kind of negative light.
Yes, so you have to portray them in a positive light.
Does the Pentagon, or would the Pentagon overtly say to a producer, this is what I want changed in a script, I want it to reflect more positively on my men, I want this to be a reflection of our national policy, something as overt as that?
Yes, I've looked at thousands of pages of the notes that the Pentagon has sent on hundreds of films and TV shows, and they say that right out. They want things to be changed to make the Pentagon look in a more positive light, because that helps in the recruiting and retention of personnel.
This is the Windtalker script, the original script, and this is page 51 is the character of the dentist, and the description says, bent over a dead Japanese soldier doing what he does, relieving the dead of the gold in their mouth. And then the dialogue for the dentist is, come to Papa. The dentist twists his bayonet, struggles to get the gold nugget out of the corpse's teeth, sees Helmstead and the rest of the second assault coming to the slope. Well, this was a big problem for the Pentagon. They didn't want anything like this in the movie. This is an internal memo from the Marine Corps Film Office, Captain Matt Morgan, to Phil Strube, saying, page 51, the dentist digs gold from the jaws of corpses. This has to go. The activity is un-marine. And Phil Strube, his boss at the Pentagon, wrote back, stealing gold teeth. Yep, has to go. The dentist character displays distinctly un-marine behavior. He is, in fact, committing an atrocity. Well, they don't want that shown in a film that they're cooperating with. So the producers agreed that they would take it out. So the entire character, the dentist, was eliminated from the film. It's no longer in there. As we see from the film, the real actual footage, Marines really did this during World War II. There is actual footage of a Marine with a pair of pliers pulling the gold teeth out of dead Japanese soldiers' mouth. This is the real face of war, not the idealized, heroic version that the Pentagon wants to project.